Well, Tesla is making leaps and bounds, at least financially. It does kind of appear that perhaps they are firebranding the future of transportation. But one thing that I just don't really see people addressing en masse, which is why I'm reaching out to you guys, because as a whole, we're all really smart, and I want to know, what are we going to do with the batteries when all these cars start dying, like the batteries start going bad? At some point, the batteries are going to go bad. So they're slated to sell 500,000 cars coming up this next year. They think they'll be able to make production. They've got another plant opening. They've got one in Shanghai, opened ahead of production, and they got another one opening in Germany somewhere. And I don't know. It looks like the future, but then what do we do with the batteries when they start dying? 500,000 cars, the batteries all die at some point. 10 years, 15 years. What do we do with them? What do we do with them? Tesla from CNN Business posts first annual profit. Tesla posted its first annual profit, easily topping Wall Street's forecasts in the final 3 months of 2019. Tesla has only had a handful of quarterly profits in its 10 years as a public company. On a strict accounting basis, the company posted yet another loss for 2019. However, Tesla posted a narrow $35.8 million profit for the year, using the operating basis followed by most analysts and investors. So good for them. They are definitely expanding. So if you are a proponent of electric cars for the future, or you have invested in Tesla, right on. You are lining your pockets right now. 2019 was a turning point for Tesla, the company said in its statement. And I might be wrong. I mean, maybe the batteries just won't be that big a drain on the environment. But everything that I have learned about batteries is they're going to be really bad when they're thrown in the dumps. And if they're not thrown in the dumps, we've got to find some place to store them, some place to get rid of them. So what do? Do we come up with another thing like the waste isolation power plant, the WIP, where we take nuclear waste and we bury it underground for how many thousands or millions of years until it becomes innate? I don't know. That's what I'm asking. This is a question. Someone tell me, what do we do? Because these batteries are going to go bad at some point. But anyways, I'm off track. The company said it should be able to continue to grow with the opening of its Shanghai factory ahead of schedule and a new, lower-priced SUV, the Model Y, on which the company is preparing to start production. It's also going to build a new factory in Berlin in 2021, and they say they're going to exceed over the 500,000 cars sold this year, which is 36% more from its 2019 sales. The results are a validation for good old Elon Musk, who has fans and detractors on Wall Street, as he bucked the traditional auto industry. And, people blaze new trails, and that's how new technologies come out, and good for him. Good for him. That's good. I see only good things coming from this. I'm just saying that there are issues that we're going to have to deal with out of this. Every solution, remember, has its own set of problems. Tesla said that even on a strict accounting basis, it expects to be profitable going forward. In the past, it was known for burning through cash, raising fears of a cash crunch. Now it said it expects to be a cash flow positive going forward, except for brief periods tied to the launch and ramp up of new vehicles. So they're saying we're going to be profitable except for, basically, we'll be profitable except for. But no, good for them. Tesla has also become the second most valuable car manufacturer in the world, right behind Toyota. Well, not right behind Toyota, but Toyota's like $286 billion or something like that, and Tesla was, what was it? I did a report on it. 56 billion, 86 billion, something like that. But still, second most valuable car manufacturer in the world. So good for him. Leaps and bounds, leaps and bounds. I don't know, man. It kind of seems like we might be blazing the future here. Let's see. We continue to believe our business has grown to the point of being self-funding, said the company in its earnings release. Continuous volume growth, capacity expansion, and cash generation remains the focus. Now, shares of Tesla. Have you invested? Are you going to invest? Should you invest? Well, I don't know. That's up to you. That's use your best judgment. I don't know. I'm asking. Shares of Tesla, which have been on a torrid run for the last 8 months, jumped about 7% in after-hours trading on the report, on top of an earlier 2.5% gain at the close of regular trading. So 9.5%, that's impressive. 9.5% is very good. Anyways, thoughts, opinions, what do we do with those batteries? That's what I got on this one. I will see you on the next one.